What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great Sunday. I'm a little bit under the weather. I'm going to try to pull it all together as best as I possibly can. Can barely effing breathe here, but it's game day. So I've got all the energy I need. I hope you're feeling it. Samuel, my man. Lambaroo, let's effing go. I hope you're all having yourselves a fantastic weekend. I am antsy. I've been waiting for this game very patiently for 10 days, and we all know the debacle of the last 2 weeks. We saw this team just playing like complete ass, whether you want to blame the defense, the offense, the special teams, whoever it is, there's a lot of blame to go around. So this team, we know a lot of new pieces, the youngest defense in the league. We know Kevin Patullo, new offensive coordinator. We got to get everybody on the same page. Everybody rocking and rolling here. We know the talent we have. We know that it was going to take time. We see the media, a lot of casual fans very confused about how football works. We saw this last year. They wanted to fire Kellen Moore, Vic Fangio, before the Eagles went on to win the Super Bowl. So let's remember not to jump ahead of ourselves, and let's see what goes down here first today before we're jumping ship. So, look, I think this team obviously knows it's banged up. It's got things to work on, but they are the best team in the NFL. Don't care. Just don't care that they have struggled, because once they start clicking, they can beat anybody. And I think, in my opinion, this is a really, really tough Vikings team with, the weapons they have on offense. This defense is stacked. Brian Flores is going to bring the house, come blitzing Jalen Hurts. So I really think, a great matchup, a get-right game, right, where the Eagles can go out here, run the damn ball right down their throat, and we can really get this defense, causing some havoc on Carson Wentz. You've got a banged-up offensive line for the Vikings. They're not the only team dealing with that. So we got to go out here, punch them right in the mouth, man. And I think that this team knows who they are. I think that, they hear everything, but they just need to stop beating themselves. That's what it comes down to. And I think everyone will be a huge Eagles fan once again. We just got to stay patient here, man. I can't force them to do anything, but if they run that damn ball right down their throat, get Jalen Hurts going here, man, sky's the limit. My heart's pounding through my chest waiting for this damn game. Less than a couple of hours away. I got to go to the store yet, get some things done, and trying to keep my head on while staying patient here. But the time approaches, so let's get ready to go see a big W. If you guys have any kind of questions, comments, you have any score predictions, any thoughts on this game, anything you missed throughout the week, any of the injuries, Quinyon Mitchell is in. Dickerson and Carter are questionable. I was going to have the game inactives, but I have to make this earlier than I thought. So they're not out just yet. 15 minutes you will see if Carter, if Dickerson are ready to rock here. We know Carson Wentz is starting. McCarthy, the emergency quarterback, but they've got their center, Juergens, and right tackle O'Neal, both questionable. So big question marks here for both teams, and we'll see what goes down for this one. But I will be back post-game, and as I mentioned, I've got a lot going on today. So I'm going to try to make that at some point as soon as I'm done. Win, lose, or tie, baby. We bleed green until we die. So I'll be here. But got a very, very busy day, so I apologize for that. But I hope you guys all had a great weekend. Sorry I had to make this so short. Wanted to show a couple things before I did go. Now that we are a little further in the season, we've got the conference standings, not just those division standings we go over this week. So if you missed any of this stuff, plenty of shows on everything you need to know. And both teams here, dealing with those injuries. Zadarius Smith retiring for the Eagles here. So down another edge. Cannot wait to get Nolan Smith back. Those are the guys not on the depth chart. You can see here, as mentioned, Dickerson questionable for this one. Calcaterra is out. Jenkins was elevated yesterday. Again, there's always shows every single day with this information. This is something up your alley. And then you can see on the defensive side of the ball, Carter questionable. Would be great to have him, but would love to have him healthy for the rest of the season. Dory Jackson going to start. Thank God Quinyon Mitchell's back. But special teams area, everyone good to go there. And then with the Vikings, they've got some guys on their injury lists and just took 2 off yesterday, activated Cashman and Batty, so they get a couple of defensive pieces back. No Aaron Jones there, though, and a couple of other injuries you see there. So these guys not on the depth chart. See the offense, McCarthy questionable, but again, supposed to be that emergency third quarterback. Carson Wentz starting, Brosmer his backup. And as I mentioned earlier, Juergens and O'Neal questionable for this one. So could be down some offensive linemen. And then you see on the defense, Van Ginkel is out. Tyrion Ingram-Dawkins, the rookie, questionable. Blake Cashman back. We'll see if he starts over Eric Wilson. But that is a great get for them. And then the special teams department, everyone healthy, ready to rock. Now, remember, throughout the week, I put shows out on this stuff. Tuesdays behind enemy lines, so you get to know everything about the opponent. And then on Wednesday, you get the initial injury report. You'll know everyone who's injured. You'll never have to ask. Then on Thursday, you will know the updated injury report with those top matchups. Friday's game status, so you'll know out, questionable. Saturday, practice squad elevation. So always trying to keep you guys up to date with this stuff. But Liz, appreciate you tuning in. Let's effing go, JC. Go Birds. Sorry. A little under the weather, trying to breathe a little bit, trying to bring that energy to you guys. I'm antsy. We talked about it all week. We know what this team needs to do, so they just need to go out and do it. Near future, you're wondering, since Brock Bowers close to information change how? You can go check out that video we talked about the other day with Michael Mayer and all the other tight ends I mentioned that were trade candidates. We talked about edge guys, we talked about corners, but yeah, we discussed all of that stuff the other day. When speaking of Zadarius Smith retiring, speaking of some of these holes on this team, so you can go check out any of those videos put out throughout the week, keeping you up to date with everything important. Don't do much of the trading for Tyreek Hill every week kind of stuff, trade away Jalen Hurts stuff. Not big on that stuff, but I do talk about things that do happen in reality and could happen for the Eagles in this reality. So all I've got for you here today, guys. Got to get rolling. I will be back post-game. If you guys need anything, you know you can always reach out. If you enjoyed this video, appreciate you hitting the like button, sharing, subscribing, hyping these videos up, all the things you're doing to support the channel. Cannot thank you enough. But Eagles, let's get it together here today. Offense, defense, special teams, all 3 phases of the game. We know we are the best team in the NFL. Time to prove it to ourselves, and then the rest of the world will follow. We don't care about what anybody else is saying, doing. We know who we are. Time to clean it up. No stupid mistakes. Let's go beat some Viking ass. Make Carson Wentz one-dimensional. Take away their run game. Wrap up. Tackle Jordan Mason. You're going to have your hands full of Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, TJ Hawkinson. You've got lots of weapons. So defense, bring your F&A game. Let's effing go. I don't care. You're down this guy, that guy. Next man up. Let's go punch them directly in the mouth. And when I'm talking to you here later today, we're going to be talking about how everyone is the biggest Eagles fan ever. Remember that. Remember, just like last year when they were jumping ship. We'll see them all soon. But I'll see you guys soon. Hope you guys enjoy this game. Have yourself a great one. But until next time, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all stay safe out there, and as always, say it with me now, sickos. Go Birds!